In a remote, forgotten corner of the world, nestled between crumbling ruins and ancient forests, lived a humble man named Elias and his young son, Leo. They were guardians of a remarkable legacy, a collection of ancient garments passed down through their family for generations. These clothes were no ordinary relics. They were imbued with mystical powers and stories from a bygone era. Woven from threads of forgotten lore and enchanted by wise shamans, the garments held the secrets of an ancient civilization long lost to history. Elias was a wise and skilled craftsman who had dedicated his life to preserving the heritage of his ancestors. He taught Leo everything he knew about the ancient clothes, from their history to the intricate rituals required to maintain their power. Leo, a bright and curious boy, was fascinated by the tales his father told, and he eagerly absorbed every lesson, knowing that one day he would inherit the responsibility of protecting their legacy. Their peaceful life took an unexpected turn one starry night when a strange light appeared in the sky. It was unlike anything they had ever seen, a luminous, pulsating orb that hovered above their home. Elias and Leo watched in awe and trepidation as the light descended, revealing a sleek, otherworldly craft. From the craft emerged beings unlike any humans they had ever encountered. These aliens, with their tall, slender forms and glowing eyes, radiated an aura of both intelligence and menace. The leader of the aliens, a figure known as Xyler, stepped forward. His voice, though melodious, carried an edge of authority. "We have come for the ancient garments," Xyler declared, his eyes fixed on Elias and Leo. "They possess a power that our people require. Hand them over, and we will leave you in peace." Elias stood tall, his resolve unwavering. "These clothes are our heritage. They are not merely objects to be taken. They hold the spirit of our ancestors and the wisdom of ages. We cannot give them to you." Xyler's expression hardened. "Then we will take them by force," he said, signaling to his companions. The aliens advanced, but Elias and Leo were not defenseless. Elias donned an ancient cloak woven with the strength of the mountains, while Leo wore a tunic that granted agility and speed. Together, they activated the enchantments embedded within the garments. Elias's cloak shimmered, forming a protective barrier around him, while Leo moved with the grace and swiftness of a deer, evading the aliens' attempts to capture him. The battle was intense. Elias and Leo, though outnumbered and facing advanced alien technology, fought with the courage and ingenuity passed down through their lineage. The ancient clothes granted them abilities that even the technologically superior aliens could not easily counter. Elias's cloak deflected energy blasts, and Leo's tunic allowed him to outmaneuver their attackers. Realizing brute force would not prevail, Xyler called for a temporary retreat. "You are formidable," he acknowledged, "but know this: we will not leave without the garments. Prepare yourselves for our return." In the lull that followed, Elias and Leo fortified their home and devised a plan. They knew they could not rely solely on the powers of the ancient clothes. They needed to outthink their adversaries. Elias delved into the oldest texts and scrolls in their possession, seeking any forgotten wisdom or hidden knowledge that might aid them. Leo, meanwhile, explored the surrounding forest, looking for natural defenses and allies among the wildlife. Days later, the aliens returned, armed with new strategies and advanced weaponry. This time, Xyler attempted to negotiate once more, offering technological wonders in exchange for the garments. Elias, however, remained steadfast. "These clothes are not for sale or trade. They are our legacy, and we will protect them with our lives." The aliens launched their assault, but Elias and Leo were ready. Elias had discovered an ancient ritual that amplified the garment's powers when performed in harmony with nature. As the battle raged, father and son enacted the ritual, calling upon the spirits of their ancestors and the elemental forces of the earth. The ground trembled, and the air crackled with energy. Trees uprooted themselves to form barricades, and the wind swirled into powerful gusts, disorienting the aliens. Elias's cloak glowed with an otherworldly light, shielding him from harm, while Leo moved like a blur, striking with precision and agility. The natural world seemed to come alive, aiding them in their struggle. Despite their advanced technology, The aliens were overwhelmed by the combined might of the ancient garments and the natural forces. One by one, they fell back, unable to withstand the onslaught. Xyler, realizing the futility of their efforts, ordered a full retreat. "This is not over," he vowed, his voice echoing with frustration and defeat. "We will return, and we will claim what we seek." As the aliens departed, Elias and Leo stood together, their hearts filled with relief and determination. They had defended their heritage and proven that the power of their ancestors was not to be underestimated. The ancient clothes, with their mystical properties, had once again safeguarded their legacy. In the days that followed, Elias and Leo continued to honor the traditions of their people, maintaining the garments and passing on their knowledge. They knew that the threat of the aliens might return, but they also knew that they were ready. With the wisdom of their ancestors and the strength of their bond, they would face any challenge that came their way. The story of Elias and Leo, the guardians of the ancient garments, became a legend. It was a tale of courage, resilience, and the enduring power of heritage. And as long as they stood together, no force, alien or otherwise, could take away the legacy that was rightfully theirs.